Hi guys, in this video we will learn type safety in Navigation Compose. Starting from version 2.8.0 Alpha 08, we no longer need to use strings to create routing, but now we can use objects or data classes. So let's start. First we need to add Navigation Compose and Kotlin X serialization dependencies in the version catalog. And don't forget to do Gradle sync afterwards. After that we have to apply the Kotlin serialization plugin at the root of our project. Also add that plugin and dependencies for Navigation Compose and serialization in apps build Gradle. So let's jump to the code. First create object page 1 and page 2 with serialization annotation. Then create nav controller and nav host. In start destination, we don't want put string. Instead, by using object page 1, create composable with page 1 and composable with page 2. For this video, create simple UI with just text and button in page 1 and just text for page 2. For navigating to page 2, we can use nav controller.navigate page 2, so we didn't need to use string anymore for navigating screen. Let's run the app and let's see what happened. We were able to successfully run the application and navigate to page 2 without any issues. To navigate by passing data, change the page to object to a data class, and add name and age variables. After that, add those values when navigating to page 2. That way, we can get the data on page 2 by creating a variable to hold the data as shown on the screen. To verify the data, print the name and age on the text, then run the application again. After the application running, we can see, when navigate to page 2, the data appear, and the application runs smoothly. To pass optional data, for example, if you want the name to be optional, then add a question mark in the variable name. Then delete the name data when navigating to page 2, then run the application again, and you can see, when navigating to page 2, the name will be null. To perform the optional data for age, perform the same steps, and try again by running the app. It will crash because integer does not allow nullable values. To fix that, it is necessary to add a Kotlin parcelize plugin first in nav build Gradle. Then we need to create a new data class to hold the name and age. For example, let's call it person for that. Don't forget to add parcelize and serializable annotations. After that, in the page to data class, replace the name and age with the person variable. Then also change it on composable page 1 when you want to navigate to page 2, no longer passing name and age data, but replace it with the person variable. On composable page 2 needs to be updated to person.name and person.age. Then you need to create a custom nav type so that Navigation Compose can recognize the person type that is passed from page 1. We need to override the method and don't forget to override serialize as value, otherwise the application will crash. For get method, we need to validate the version code first, cause from tiramisu, we need to pass class, then do get parcelable with passing key to get person data. And don't forget to add the suppress deprecation annotation for versions under tiramisu. For parse a value method, use JSON from Kotlin serialization. With the decode from string method, we can get person data. And for put method, we put that person data to bundle with put parcelable method. Lastly, for serialize as value method, use the JSON again from Kotlin serialization to encode the person data to string. The final step for composable page 2 is to set up the type map with the custom nav type that we created earlier. This way, composable page 2 can read the person data sent by page 1. Let's run the application again, and with the custom nav type, the application should still run smoothly. Next, to set a null value for the name in the person data. After we run the application again, it turns out that the application can still run smoothly, And on page 2, we only see the value of the variable age. Now let's set variable age to null. It can be seen that the application does not crash, and when navigating to page 2, there is only the value of the variable name. Finally, we make the name and age variables to null values. We can still navigate to page 2 with both variable have no value. If you don't want to use parsable and only want to use serialization, delete parcelize annotation in the person data class. Then update the custom nav type variable. For the get method, use bundle.getString from JSON decode string to get person value. And from put, use bundle.putString from JSON and encode to string. The application still runs smoothly after we change the custom nav type using serialization. And when variables and age have null values, or even both have null values, the application can still run smoothly and not crash. To make it easier to use in many composable screens, we can create a util function for custom nav types, either parcelize or serialization. And on composable page 2, just replace it with parcelable type or serializable type. Hopefully with this tutorial, you can understand how to use type safety in Compose navigation. Thank you. Like and subscribe if you guys like it.